And so, but like I still find like rappers the funniest people in the world. I want to be a rapper one day and just make one song just so I can accept an award. Like that'd be the greatest thing ever because rappers are the funniest people accepting awards. Like the first thing they always do is like thank God. Like I don't think God had anything to do with you selling 1 million copies of your record. Bitch, you must be crazy. I don't think he had anything to do with that. But like my favorite thing about like rappers in general is like the way they argue, because you always know when the argument is done. Like I wish presidential debates were like that. Like I just imagine it, be like, when a Democratic president or candidate was asked what he was gonna do about healthcare, he said, nothing. But bitch, I get hosed. And after a 45-minute applause, there was only time for 2 more questions, but they didn't apply to how much paper he stacked. When the Republican candidate was asked for a rebuttal, he said, nigga can't whoop me. What can I say? So like, I like texting a lot, and I was one of the people who came on late to texting, so like my first phone had a keyboard, and so I could text whatever I want, but now I have T9, and T9 leads to a lot of misunderstandings. Like, because what T9 will do is it'll predict the next word for you. Like I was on a date, right? And the next morning I texted her and I was like, hey, you know, I had a great night last night. I hope you got good, safe, right? And what I meant to say was you might want to get tested. So that leads to a lot of misunderstandings, right? And so, like one thing I always find funny, though, about like telling jokes and stuff in general, is that whenever you tell a joke and then you laugh at it, people are like, are you laughing at your own joke? Like, where else is that acceptable? Like, if I worked at Subway's and I went home and I made a sandwich, nobody'd be like, you look conceited there, aren't we? And why don't you keep that at work? So, like, but yeah, I love telling jokes. Like, it's fun for me. Like, I really enjoy myself. Like, I have a good time when I tell jokes. And so when I feel bad when I see people with, like, crappy jobs, you know? It's like, one time I went to Denny's and I seen a waitress. She was crying. So I was like, oh my God. Where the fuck are my eggs? And go in the kitchen so I can't eat with you sobbing in front of me like that. But it's alright, it's alright. I got my eggs and they were delicious. Over easy, just how I like them. It was beautiful dinner. And afterwards I gave her a small tip, you know. And so when on the way out I keyed her car. And that's what she gets for being in the handicapped parking zone. And what she's saying, she was in the wheelchair. Well, you know what? Maybe if you weren't a veteran of war, you would have had both your legs. You ever thought of that? And so, it's like I have short hair now. I like having it short. I used to have long hair, but I had a really traumatic experience once. Like, I was getting off a plane, right? And this was coming back from Detroit. And so some black guy comes up behind me, and I guess he mistook me for a woman, because he put his hands on my no-no areas. He was like, how you doing? And then first of all, like, how broly of a woman are you into when you hit on me? And so he just looked me down, and he was like, oh, my bad, bro. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. What about the 120 people who just seen that? What about my boner? Are we fucking or not? All right, that's it.
DJ. Encore.
You're fat.
Encore. Free bird. Free bird.
I thought you went to Michigan.
I went to Michigan.
Was it Natty Ice?
Yeah. Man, like.
Okay.
What?
Natural light.
What did his brother do?